Hello, this is Mr. Reddy, Assistant Professor in CSE Department, WIT Solapur. Today's session is on software defect life cycle. So these are the learning objectives. So by the end of this session, students are able to define software defects and classify them. And also they are able to describe the defect life cycle and its states. So let us understand what is a software defect. Normally, a defect is a flaw or imperfection in software product that causes software to behave unexpectedly, and normally this is also called as a bug or fault. So there are different types of defects: functional defects, performance defects, usability defects, compatibility defects, and security defects. Functional defects are the defects which are related to the functionality of the software, and performance defects are the defects or flaws which affect the performance of the application, and usability defects are the defects related to the user interface, and compatibility defects are the defects or flaws those are affecting the compatibility mode of the application. Then security defects, these are also very important type of defects. Here those affects the security of the application. So defect life cycle overview. The mainly defect life cycle is the process a defect goes through from discovery to the closure. Means once the defect is identified or found, it will go through different states, okay, from finding to closure, and it ensures defects are tracked and resolved systematically. So these are different states of a defect in defect life cycle. Those are new, assigned, open, fixed, retested, closed, reopened, deferred, duplicate, and rejected. Actually, these status are not international standard states, because depending upon the project and company, the states may vary. Means there might be addition and there might be some deletions. So this is the defect life cycle. Here we will try to understand how defect goes from finding to the closure. Okay, when you consider any software project, there will be two different teams. One is development team and one more is software testing team. In simple way to understand, developer is able to develop the software, means the development team is responsible to develop the application or feature, you can say. Once it is developed, it should be tested and validated, and it should be certified like that feature is working as per the customer expectation. So while software tester testing the functionality or a feature of the application, that time if application or that feature is not behaving according to the customer expectation or customer requirements, then there can be a bug or defect. Okay, once that defect is found by a software tester, by using tools, depending upon the project, they may go for the different tools like Jira, Bugzilla and all. So they will try to track that bug, means they will raise that bug. So once that bug is raised, it will be in the state of new. Once it is in the state of new, the person who is leading the team, means development team, that person should be able to identify that defect, and he should be able to assign that defect to the particular developer who is responsible to fix that. Once it is assigned to the particular developer, then it will be in the open state. Once it is in open state, then a developer will come to know, means respective developer will come to know that there is a defect related to their feature, so that they will go through the defect and they try to rectify and fix that defect. Once it is fixed, then it will be again assigned back to the tester who raised that defect. So then it will be in the pending state. So Once it is in pending state, a software tester is responsible to retest that bug, or you can say verify that bug. And once software tester verifies that bug, and if that person founds everything is fine, means it is working accordingly, then it will be closed. Actually this flow is very normal, simple flow, means once it is found and it will be assigned and it will be in open state, then it is fixed by the developer, then it will be moved back to the tester, and tester is verifying that bug and it will be closed. But there might be in some cases there might be a linear flow, there might not be a linear flow. So once a defect found by the software tester while verifying the application or feature, it will be assigned to a particular developer and it will be in open state, right? So once it is in open state and it is assigned to the developer will go through that bug, and if that person find that bug is already raised by another tester or another person, then they may make it as a duplicate. Means it means already that bug is raised by someone else. Otherwise they may reject. There is one more possibility is that they may move the bug into rejected. Rejected means that might not be a bug at all, means software tester understood the requirement in different manner, and they thought like that is a bug, and they raised it as a bug and it is assigned to the developer, so that once they go through the bug and they verify that with the requirement of the customer, if they found that is not a valid, then they may reject that. And other than that, there is one more state that is called deferred. Deferred means even though that bug whatever found by the software tester and assigned that to the developer, even though that bug or defect is valid, but they may not going to fix that bug in the current sprint because of the shortage of the time, so that will be deferred, or you can call it as postponed, so that that will be fixed in the next release, and that will be that decision will be taken by the product owner and entire team. And here we need to concentrate on one more state, that is reopened. Means once bug is raised and assigned to the developer, and developer fixes that and it is assigned back to the tester, right? So once it is assigned back to the tester and he re-verifies or he retest that bug, and he will try to see whether it is working fine according to the expectation of the customer or not. If it is not working and still there is a defect, means it is not fixed perfectly, then they may reopen that bug and it will be assigned back to the developer. So while you are reporting the bug as a tester, you need to have, means you need to follow these steps. That is, first one is identify the defect with clear steps. Means you need to mention each and every step clearly, so that developer should be is able to reproduce that bug. Next is provide environment and test details. As we know, means we are using many environments while testing the application or feature. That might be SQA or val or production, and different environments will be there, so that we should be able to mention the details of environment properly. And while raising the bug, we need to assign the severity and priority properly. Here severity means how badly that defect is going to affect the functionality of the application, and priority means how quickly we are going to fix that bug. Use defect tracking tools like Jira or Bugzilla for the effective tracking of the bug and fixing the bug. Importance of defect management. These are the few things while we are considering the defect management. One is it improves the software quality and enhances the customer satisfaction, reduces the cost of fixing the defects at later stages, and also it provides clear metrics for project status. Think and write. What is a software defect? So already, as we have mentioned, software defect is a flaw or imperfection that is causing unexpected behavior of the application. And these are the few references I used for the creation of this content. Thank you so much.